Hey guys, welcome back to No Catch Name. It's me, Ella. Today is 100 days of Halloween, day 90. So it's 90 days until Halloween. Anyways, it's later in the day. It's actually quite late. Devin was off work, so we did some stuff around the house, like things that we've been putting off until he was off work. And we went and visited my mom today, and I crocheted a little. So I had some more of that yellow yarn where I was making minions the other day, and not chickens, what was it, bees? And I wanted to use up more of it, so I did make the taller minions. So Kevin, this one has one eye because I ran out of the gray that I was using for the goggles. So I have two Kevins technically, and one very tall Bob or Stuart. And I got reminded by commenters, but also I looked it up because I hadn't seen these movies in forever. Kevin is the tall, skinny one with two eyes. Bob is the short one with two different color eyes, and he's real childish. And then Stuart is the short one that's really, he's got one eye, and he's really, like, angry. He's like the angry one. Kevin's like the middle child, you know, he's like the level-headed one who is a little bit more serious, and then Bob is the baby. But anyways, I made those three, and this is how much of the yarn I have left. So I used up almost a whole ball of it. I didn't have a bobbin on this, but I think it's burnout blanket baby in some color, just because of the way it feels. But I ran out of the gray. This was Parfait Chunky at a scrap ball, and I ran out with just one eye left. So this one ended up with one eye, and I gave him like a face. But also I worked on some of my squares today for the Sudar crochet along. I made the 4 that will be skull squares. I think that's what it is. I can't remember now, but it was the next one. So I made the 4 eyeball ones, and then I made the 4 of these ones, and now I gotta make 5 of the pumpkin ones and 5 of like a swirly pattern. So I got these ones done. I did run out of Red Heart Super Saver White. This one's Red Heart Super Saver. These 3 are Mainstays White. The Mainstays is like slightly brighter of a white, but I don't think it's gonna be like super noticeable, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, so that's what I did today crochet wise. I did watch a movie. It was free on Tubi. It was called, what's it called? Burned, I don't forget what it's called. Burnt Offerings. And like right away, as soon as I started watching it, I noticed a lot of people in the movie that were familiar to me. So the main woman is Karen Black. So she was in a lot of scarier type older movies. Betty Davis is in it, which, you know, everyone knows her. And the husband is Oliver Reed, which I noticed him right away because I always thought he was an attractive dude. And I always recognized him from the Oliver musical that came out in the 60s. He played Bill Sykes, and I always just thought he was attractive. But Dub Taylor's in it a little bit, and he plays as Houston Lamb on Little House on Prairie. The later seasons, let's see here. It's after Mary Goes Blind. It's after they get Albert. It's right before Laura and Alonzo get together. So like season 6, I think, maybe, when they get the new blind school. He's like the caretaker, and he was a caretaker in this movie too, which is funny. But I just love him. He's the one that calls Almanzo Alamanzi when he has pneumonia. But anyways, I digress. I'm a huge Little House on Prairie fan, so I could talk about that all day long. But also from Little House on Prairie, her name is, I wrote it down because I couldn't remember her real name. Her name is Elaine Heckart. She was in a Little House on Prairie episode, and it's funny because her love interest in that episode is the guy who plays as the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. And it's just his in Little House on Prairie, his name is Toby, no, but it's a really cute episode. But anyways, and then also the last person I recognized right away was Burgess Meredith, and I recognized him as the old dad in Grumpy Old Men. It's like one of the main characters' dad. And I don't think I've ever seen him in a movie where he was slightly younger. He was still kind of older, but he wasn't as old as he is in Grumpy Old Men, which I love the Grumpy Old Men movies. They're also very good movies. But anyways, I just thought that was interesting. It's such a, there's not many actors in the movie because it's just a small movie, and it's from the 70s. And really the only people you see a whole lot in the movie is the husband, wife, and the kid, and the aunt, which is Betty Davis. But to have that many people that I recognized right away was pretty cool. But anyways, I wrote that all down on my new notebook that I got from Heather. Because I wanted to remember to tell you that I recognized all those people right away. That was cool. But the movie itself was a pretty good movie. Actually, the last bit of it, the last 10 minutes of it made me super nervous. I was like, ah, and it ended kind of bad. I was really hoping that it would end better than it did, but it did not. So, anyways, it's free on TV if you want to go check it out. I will give it a 4 jack-o'-lanterns out of 5 because it's totally rewatchable. I think Devin would like it, but it's a really cool movie. Kind of had a little bit of Psycho feel to it and a little bit of like Monster House, if you've ever seen that animated movie, feel to it. It was really good though. I liked it a lot. But anyways, I'm gonna hop off here because it's like I said, it's late. I'm gonna go ahead and get the house ready to go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for 89. So we're gonna be in the 80s. I also have a movie tag I need to do that I was tagged in, and then do some crochet. So hopefully I'll do that. But I'm gonna hop off here, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye guys.